guys, Spiderbite here. Last night when I was trying to capture the footage for the minion rounds with 100% accuracy and the free perk, I happened to get this this power-up upgrade by accident. And I had seen people tweeted about it, really hadn't had time to look into it or try it ourselves. But then I saw it last night, and I'm like, cool, okay, well, we can take a closer look at that. So it's very similar to the steel barricades that we've gotten before on transit, where when you're repairing a window, you're repairing it not with a regular board with nails, you're actually screwing in a steel reinforced board, and it takes longer for the zombies to pull it down. But when you got Carpenter, it didn't replace the window boards with the steel reinforced boards, it replaced it with the regular boards. Well, now this upgrade on the power-up gives you, when you get the Carpenter, now it doesn't just replace the boards with regular wood boards, it replaces them and screws in steel reinforced boards. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to show you how we got it, and then I filtered through all my videos in theater to find out exactly when I lost that upgrade and what I was doing at the time. So we're going to start with, okay, how do you get it? Basically, all I did was pick up a Carpenter, and as the boards were being applied to the windows, I got a kill on a zombie that was in the process of breaking down a window. Alright? So if you know the Carpenter doesn't automatically replace all the boards on all windows at the same time. I think it actually goes one window at a time. So it'll bring up the 6 boards or whatever, and then apply it to that window, then go to the next one, the next one, the next one, and until it's done. So I think that you have to get that kill within that time. Obviously, the boards had been applied to that window where I got the kill already, and then it was a second or two after when I actually got the kill on the zombie as he was still trying to break down the boards. So, but you could hear the Carpenter, it was still being applied to other windows, so it hadn't been completed yet. So I think that's how you get it. You get a kill of a zombie that's breaking down a barrier currently while the boards are still being applied to either that window or other windows. Alright? The way you lose it, and again, I went through probably about 5 videos to try and find when I lost it, and it appears as though, and there's no other indication, again, it's the same sound you get for losing all your persistent perks and persistent upgrades, but this is the only thing that makes sense. And after this, the next time I got a Carpenter, I didn't get the steel barricades. It just put up the regular wooden boards. Now, the sound that you get when you lose a persistent upgrade, I got when I replaced the last board on that window. And I have replaced boards on windows. I have replaced boards to completion on windows. So my theory is that A, it's either based on the number of boards that you replace in between getting Carpenter drops, perhaps. My theory going into it was that if you failed to pick up a Carpenter drop or power-up, or if you played an entire game and failed to get a Carpenter drop and pick it up, or a power-up. But it appears as though, again, just looking at what I did to lose it, that A, it may have to do with number of boards that you're replacing in between Carpenter power-ups, possibly. Or it could be number of windows repaired to completion in between Carpenter drops. My thinking is that if you repair a bunch of boards and there's a Carpenter power-up that drops from a zombie and you pick it up, and you still have the persistent upgrade, that would sort of reset. Again, this is just a theory, but it would sort of make sense, because all the other upgrades, if you continue using them, at least most of them, if you continue using them, then you continue to have it. You don't lose it. Like the headshot one, if you don't get any headshots in a certain period of time, or with the regular Carpenter one, if you don't replace boards in a given round, then you end up losing that persistent perk. So it's always by not doing something. I know there's been reports, and we haven't confirmed this ourselves and have tried it, but you lose the Jug persistent upgrade at round 15, which makes sense. I mean, it is kind of overpowered, and it makes sense to lose it at a certain round, but that's the only one, that's the only persistent upgrade that I can think of that you would lose in such a fashion. So again, it's theory as to exactly how we lost it, but we're showing you here obviously exactly how we got it. and that we lost it when we finished repairing that that one window. So pretty cool, and I'm sure there's more, and I'm sure we'll come across them sooner or later. Stay tuned for more, guys. I'm Spider, and I'm out.